With 93% of Metro Vancouver residents in favor of a community court, we explore the system's success in the city that pioneered it. Here's Deb now with tonight's Insight. Deb?
Well, Tony, over a span of 10 years, New York City has gone from having one of America's worst crime rates to boasting one of the lowest in the country. A major part of the solution, the Red Hook Community Court, where they deal with crime in a much different way than we're used to. Despite few New Yorkers supporting the idea when it was first floated, the majority are now on board. Not surprising considering the court's overwhelming success and its incredible ability to make the city safer.
The locals and 10 million tourists who visit New York each year have no fear walking the streets these days. The city that never sleeps, only 15 years ago, one of the most dangerous cities, now calls itself the safest big city in the U.S.
New York is really safe, yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's safe, very safe.
We just got done walking all over tonight. No problems whatsoever.
Crime has dropped 74% since then, and there are some sharp contrasts in New York to Vancouver, where drugs, drug-related crimes, and homelessness are out of control.
In contrast to Vancouver, you have to actually look for a panhandler here. And there's no aggressive panhandling because that's against the law. And you won't find people sleeping on the streets either because that's against the law.
Well, what happens when you erode the quality of life in a person's community? So therefore, we know that there is no such thing as a victimless crime.
That's the premise in New York. Every crime, even the small ones, matter because someone gets hurt. It's ingrained in the staff of the community court system at workshops like this. Fix the small ones and the big crimes go away. In New York's community court, like Red Hook, the mandate is to break the cycle of crime that comes with addiction, offering treatment to chronic drug offenders instead of jail. And it's the law to offer homeless residents a place to stay. The city has to provide it.
What happens is we pay attention to our cases. So for people who want their courts tough on crime, you have a court that's not shuffling through the system with the recycling that comes out. You have a court that's paying attention to these cases and taking them seriously.
And there are successful results. At Red Hook, those drug offenders getting treatment are also required to do work in the neighborhood. They performed 70,000 hours of community service in 2006, saved taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars in labor costs. And only 6% of the defendants of the nearly 4,000 criminal cases before the court were jailed. More savings to the taxpayers. 93% of all those defendants say they were treated fairly by the community court.
Well, we definitely have results. The majority of those 120 people at any given time are doing well. And believe me, if they're not doing well, they're back in front of me very, very frequently until they are doing well.
Everything's changed. People are much more friendlier now.
Way better place to live.
Absolutely.
Now it's beautiful. It's changed. They put a courthouse here around the corner on Visitation Street. A lot of businesses coming into the area, a lot of restaurants. Everybody wants to be here. This is a place to live now.
Most important, these New York residents have their streets back. The fear is gone. Red Hook is a family neighborhood again.